going or what am I doing? Check in on, I don't think he's ready for me yet. So... I know there's one thing that's fine. It's tucked away in the corner here. Yeah.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
That's the exact thing. Same mission, that one. Check in on the brownouts. Why is it called brownouts?
By the way, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently, he's got some work.
I just finished working with him, but okay, I'll take it, as long as he pays me.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for.
My name's Jazz.
We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
You do that. What exactly are you
We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Oh yeah, let's go. Small chance, still a chance.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Wait, is Sam still... very loud down here. Jeez. I wonder why. It's very loud. Standing next to a waterfall. Hey, what you up to, IBD? Oh, where are you? I don't see you. I hear you, but I don't see you.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view. That's it. Great job. So, that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
As long as I get paid in the end, it's fine.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much
Are
these
you
days,
in your
so maybe a
pocket
little
again?
harder to see.
What if she's laying an egg?
That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that.
I'm thinking there and here. Then there. And there.
Right? Nicely done.
Thank you.
My friend, is how we do things on Jensen.
Nice. This guy deserved it. He basically stole money. If I remember correctly, he stole money without selling that once. Trucker hat, let's go. Trying to think, yeah, you find out, yeah, the whole story, what happened.
I'm not supposed to talk to
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the
One of
final box
these
I
are the
need you
same
to deal
every
with
time.
should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of
No, they're
cabling.
not.
Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order,
Nice to
but
see
flip
that
levers
back
until
there
all those
every
circuits
time.
are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why
Better
don't you
think
meet at the
about what
monitoring
you're
station
taking.
near where we met?
We'll get to that later, if I remember correctly. But this but yeah. Place is a fucking maze.
Hello.
Hello.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you.
Where's my money?
There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount
Give
of
me
time
money.
all by myself.
Good, now give me money. How much money did I save? You can give it to me.
Right, sure. Of course. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
As long as you're paying me, then sure.
So thanks to you, I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really, really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Cool, I've got your
Thanks.
back.
That means a
Yes,
lot. I can do the talking, I think.
Yes, puppy, where are you?
Just be ready for, well, anything.
Let's see. That works there. Works there. Oh, there you are. Oh, what's you up to?
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
You look like a hydro plant or something.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a
Visit from
virus through the
Mast.
setup
How
systems.
delightful.
They like to set
You'll
up
have to
shop in
remind
port
me.
facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike
I'm
anywhere.
Luisa Reyes. Well,
You
know
don't
that,
need to
because
worry
I've been in
about
here
it.
3 times.
You know that, right?
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry. What?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. Is Mast outsourcing its help now? How droll.
This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today. Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's
I'm
going
ready.
to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Okay. I won't fire the first shot.
That's dramatic.
I went inside that room.
Well, Miss
You went to
Reyes,
spoke
I
to a wall.
apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while,
Who
and
is
I've
it?
been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done.
Really?
Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
I'll do that. Like, remember how to get there.
Jake's is a good place to meet contacts. It's got the right
What's
amount.
this way? Obviously nothing important. We'll go up here. Will this take me anywhere I need to get going to? I need to get up B.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
Forget how to get up there. There we go, up levels. I'm on the right track.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Hey,
Zoe,
that
you don't
isn't
have to
yours.
read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Well, it's not like anyone else is going to get in here to take that. Out there. This way. This is a proper maze. Reload.
Thank you for trusting that a lifelong employee of Mask knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
And that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great. Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading. Miss Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay. Well, Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. Consider that as you head towards the residential district.
Cool beans. I suppose I'll go with it.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
You do that.
I need to know who's in.
Corner, yeah.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I didn't.
Suppose you're inside then. You're from outside. Maybe question marks. That one. Yeah, on this one. Go 1, 2, 3. Not those. Yeah.
I see you've done that before.
Oh, I've seen you do it like 5 times now. Stealing from the banks. Wish they had a little bit more in this room. You know, maybe like money. Right. I want to see what the Trade Authority option gets me. I don't know what's going with Zoe will get me this way. Only because the Trade Authority's offered me money. And I suppose, considering they do shady deals, they'd be the more better choice, optimal choice, or smuggler. I don't want to lose that connection, being able to sell them contraband type of deal.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Thanks for all that work. You can give me what you found now.
I will make it worth
Even in the well,
it
the
what-
trade authority continues
Do
to flourish.
you have something?
Makes you
Yes.
sick, doesn't it?
How predictable.
Oh, wait.
Do you have
will give it
something
to
for
you.
me?
Just reminding you it needs to go somewhere.
I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much as they need. The Trade Authority will not...
What? Only 2,000. I'm sure that's the same as what she gives me.
Oh my. Someone was attempting to hack Galbang? And...
Yeah. We'll
At
have
a
to check in
glance,
with
it
Galt
appears
and
that we
OBB.
have had some success. This will make for some entertaining late-night reading. Well, Miss Reyes, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'll be sure and pass along my compliments to your superiors.
I hope whatever that is, it's worthless to you. And you know, I'm still not sure you weren't behind this all along, whatever this is.
Something to report?
Sorry to hear you say
So,
that. I was trying to be sincere. Well, in any event, thank you for a wonderful diversion from my usual work.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
maybe it's time to hire someone that would help you.
I'm getting a demos!
You pay me enough money, I'm helping you.
What?
The Settled Systems News Network. News you can trust.
They say they don't need a programmer on.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
It's like you're still
Indeed,
on
I
it.
am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of Mast. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Really, aren't they? Sounds like it's time for the tree to come down.
You are not the first to suggest it. However, until I have all the data and a clear picture of what's going on, I am not willing to concede the point. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
No, you need my help.
Not necessarily, but if you're offering your services, you've certainly proven to be reliable help in the past. One of the other researchers in Mast, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
I get it. You want me to squeeze them, make them
I suggested
squirm.
nothing of the sort.
Why not?
Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Like that mission. See you in a minute. Alright,
Mind your step. Important research happening here.
doubts it.
Could you stand a little to
All
the
the
left?
doubts.
I think you're blocking my readings.
No. Carlton Fresh asked me to get some, but I am... What are you doing here?
Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
You're welcome to bore me with
Please.
the technical details.
I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever
Why
this
not?
thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
This isn't about him. You should be the... Why are you so against... Why are you so against...
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Okay. Well, have the last day.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all.
I mean, if there aren't any
he
trees,
really won't let
we'd
this
all
go,
die
will
with
he?
it, so...
Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
That sounds shabby. What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Fine.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay.
Sounds like you were...
I've gotten a
I
few
was gonna
bad
turn it
performance
down.
evaluations in the last
Expecting
couple
that.
of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
Yeah, how about you just give me the data?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
Why not? Situation and... Yeah, let's...
I don't want to
Huh,
cause
bam.
problems, really. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really
Shotgun.
need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
Yeah, enough of this. Just give me the data. Stop wasting my time. Here's my A button.
Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight.
Stop being a
And tell
puss.
Kelton to stuff it.
Stuff it up your bum. Hey, Carlton. Like, I was
I hope
to
you have the
stuff
data.
something up his bum.
It's really quite crucial. That he is. I'm sorry that you had to put up with him, but this data is vital. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
I think other thing is always
Clearly,
an option.
I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance.
As long as you keep begging me. I think, let me get started down this way. And medicine would be a good way to go. Ooh. No, that one. Grab jump range. That one. Be more useful as a space trucker. Next, Sergeant Yumi or something. We talk to the bartender at the airport. How much money do I have? I think enough to hire someone. I know that someone that will fit the bill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go full on hired help eventually. Because, well, I do one thing wrong and all main companions will shit a brick. Hello. Let's see if I can hire propulsion specialist. Hello.
If you're hiring, I could...
Piloting. No. Is,
Hey,
idiot
if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some
his
debts.
ballistic shit stacked with mine.
I'm not asking for that much.
The missile
Just my
weapon,
fair share.
Yeah, bonus. 18,000. Sweet lord, it wasn't
You're
that
asking
much
me to
last
work
time.
for less than the going rate? Why would I do that?
Oh, who knows?
Don't think I'm desperate or
Shotgun
anything,
persuasion,
but
let's go.
You do have a point. I guess something's better than nothing. I'll cut my price, but I'm not going any lower.
You don't have to.
Really?
9,000.
I mean,
happy days.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm just used to hearing no. Thanks for giving.
Bam. And that dude over there plays a big role in the upcoming
Not used to
main
people
story.
coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
It's an impressive suit. Scary nose, like you're trying too hard.
2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up.
I'm sorry.
Well, outside heroic individuals like yourself, the suit can give people pause. That can be handy when I need it.
Suppose that's good. I guess you're a mercenary or military.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more.
Intense,
I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me. There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
You're on to me.
Leak plenty of
course.
people.
That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I know we will. Unfortunately. You've got some.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there.
I heard.
Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Business seems to be booming.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
What is it? I have to give this a try. Oh,
you would love it,
this
I guarantee.
Coffee shop, isn't it?
Only
I'll give it a try.
I can't make you
Down
one
for some
right
coffee.
now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient
Should've
I
made a deal
think
with
will
this
make
hauler
all the
instead.
difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got
smugglers
wind,
like me.
and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Talk to security.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sure sounds like you need a helping hand. Maybe you should just let this go. It does sound like you need a helping hand.
It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't
willing
try.
to be that hand as long as you pay me.
Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Who do I need to kill?
God, you
I'll
have
do it.
no idea what a
As long as you
relief
pay me.
this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Catch you later.
Cheers. We're gonna speak to Sergeant Yumi about getting inside there.
If it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Yeah, I need to get inside the storage there.
We all got friends who need things, but we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else.
So much for your favorite part-time worker. Someone told me you do have work for me.
Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Yeah, as long as you pay me at the end of this.
Report back here when the matter's resolved. Take care.
I'll try.
Yeah?
So dark. Oh, there's another
Just one
quest
quiet
over
day.
there.
That too much to ask for?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Visas since the Colony War.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Hey, no loitering.
I'm just checking out the animated UC sec everywhere inside New Atlantis. They couldn't have been bothered with the ground crew over there.
Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Alright, fine.
Did you not hear?
Just go away.
They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous.
Do you know anyone that can help?
Really?
Besides me?
And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
Yeah, for a few credits.
Fine. Seems like I'm at everyone's mercy today.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know that was there.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's
Don't worry,
something I can help you with?
I need to get inside there.
I can't really just let you in there.
Why not?
I'm not falling for that.
I'm sure there's a...
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, this is not working out too well.
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna need you to clear.
That didn't work out too well. Whoa. Okay then, I'm gonna need UC security card. Why not? Shit.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
Yeah, one inside, yeah. Hey Yumi, do you have a UC security
Dr. Royce
card
at the
that I
Dawn's
can
Roost. Servers have good memories by trade. You'll remember.
get my hands on? What's up?
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Well, hell if I know. But they think it is. And that makes them dangerous.
Looking for a UC security card. Cyberware streetwear. Come on. There must be a security card lying around somewhere.
You trying to get us thrown into prison?
If you shut the fuck up, we won't get thrown into prison now, will we?
And my mother wanted me to be
Yeah. When this guy told me that I was not allowed in here, just watch me walk in and out.
How are you today? You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Hello.
Hello.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me
Hope
know
so
if I can
too.
get you anything. Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
I have a present for you.
Oh, no
Of course
way.
You have money for me.
You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but
I
it's
shoved it
maybe
all
better
the
if
way
I
up
don't.
my ass.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
Where's my money?
See you around.
And what happens
Hope
if I
life is
ask
treating you
you?
well. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
Yeah,
Stop
cheers.
by anytime you'd like to catch up. Yes?
I think that's you. Missile.
Do you have room for one?
Literally just one perk level 1.
It's such an important day for me.